Hello, I'm Kimmy Lasco, and today I have the privilege of interviewing Mrs. Carolyn Bernard, and she is the principal of Grassfield High School in Chesapeake, Virginia. And I met Miss Bernard through my mom because my mom works here. And Mrs. Bernard has been in Chesapeake Public Schools for 40 years, and for 20 of those years, she's been a teacher. And she recently received the title of being president of the Virginia Association of Secondary School Principals. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And thank you for taking time out of your day for this interview.
Absolutely.
And I thought this would be a great opportunity for me to interview her since one day I hope to be a teacher. Will you share with me some of the responsibilities you have being a newly elected president for the association?
The Virginia Association of Secondary School Principals is a statewide organization that encompasses every middle school and high school administrator.
Okay.
So there are 136 school divisions in Virginia. Off the top of my head, I don't know how many schools there are, but there are a lot of high schools and middle schools in those 136 school divisions. And so all of those administrators are a part of the association, and we establish policy. We are advocates for administrators. We lobby at the General Assembly on legislation that impacts administrators. We are liaisons with the Virginia Department of Education. A lot of responsibility.
Yeah, that is an awesome opportunity. A great deal of young teachers, after a short period of time, will resign from being teachers. So can you tell me what has kept you in education for all these years?
Many reasons I've stayed in education all these years. When I reflect back on my school career, I was educated in Chesapeake from kindergarten through high school, and I loved school. And I went to college, got a degree to teach, and that's all I ever wanted to do was to teach. And I think because I enjoyed being in school so much, it was just natural for me to want to be a teacher. And then once I became a teacher, it is the most invigorating opportunity. Sorry about the phone ringing.
Oh no, it's fine.
There are no 2 days in a row that are alike. There are challenges each and every day, but the opportunity to make a positive impact on young people and to see them grow and mature. And many of the students I have taught have become teachers, some of whom work right here at Grassfield High School. So it's always a pleasure to see what students do with their lives, and it's been exciting to maintain contacts with students after they graduate to see what they've done.
Oh wow, that is awesome. So for someone who wants to go into education, such as myself, what advice would you offer them?
Make sure you're going in education for the right reasons. A lot of people say, oh yeah, I want to be a teacher so I don't have to work June, July, and August.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
that's not exactly true because school ends the middle of June and then it starts the middle of August. And a lot of time in the summer is spent upon reflection and planning for the following year, and it's also spent on staff development and continuing your education to stay abreast of the best practices and so forth. So, number one, go into the profession for the right reason. Number two, the first year is very difficult, but don't be discouraged because it does get easier after that. It's like learning to ride a bike. You know, it's going to be difficult in the beginning and you're going to be nervous.
Oh yeah.
And you're going to want to do the right thing, but don't know if you can do it. So all the practice that you get in the preparation program certainly helps. But maintain that passion and don't be afraid the first year because it does get easier.
Thank you. I will definitely take that advice. Let's talk about Grassfield High School. I understand it opened in 2007. What were some of the main challenges you faced opening the school?
We did open in September of 2007. The biggest challenge in opening this school was we drew from 3 different communities that were already in existence.
Mm-hmm.
So for those students that were coming as 9th graders, they had been at 3 different middle schools, and that wasn't traumatic for them.
Mm-hmm.
But the students who had already begun their high school career in another high school and then had to leave their existing high school to come to Grassfield, that was a little traumatic for some folks. Now, seniors had the opportunity. They had a privilege. They could stay where they were in school, or they could choose to come here to Grassfield. So we worked very hard in preparing an environment where everyone would feel a part of the new school, everyone would be excited about the new school, and that everyone would have a vested interest. And by that I mean we were aware of what students were going to be zoned for Grassfield. So early on I met with those students, and they were able to select the school colors and the mascot. They designed the class ring, they designed the school seal. They had opportunities to have input into what they wanted their school to be. And as we like to say, we grizzly-fied them.
Aw. Yeah, I love this school. It is so beautiful. I'm jealous I didn't get to go here. But over the years, your students have been given you the name Mama Grizz. How does that make you feel when they refer to you as Mama Grizz?
Well, I think it's a term of endearment, a term of affection. As a principal, I feel responsible for my 2,200 students, so I do feel like a mother in many ways. And with the grizzly as our mascot, somebody said, well, you're just like a Mama Grizz. You got to keep us all in line. So it kind of stuck, and that's what they refer to me as, and it makes me feel good.
I even referred to you as Mama Grizz, and I didn't even go to this high school. But thank you again for taking time out of your busy schedule to meet with me.
Absolutely, my pleasure.
And I hope all y'all have learned what it's like